Hey guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Just woke up, got my weigh in, got all the stuff, going to work. Time for my, week 12. Wow. So week 12 is over. I've got good news and I've got bad news. So anyway, the bad news is I am 241.6 pounds, which means I'm almost, the last weigh-in was 239.8. So I'm 241.6. I started doing some weightlifting. I do not think I gained any kind of muscle mass, so I can't use that as an excuse. I need to make sure we ate a big old meat lovers pizza. That doesn't help. So then I'll watch what I eat a little bit more, narrow it down, amount what I eat. I did last week, I went 2 over as well. So I bought I bought a 4-pack of a double IPA, and I drank that whole 4-pack. And then we went out Friday to do some wedding stuff, some scouting. By the way, I did get a chance to try the Campsite Hazy Double IPA from New Trail, and it was really good. So I had a couple of those. I had 2 of those, not a couple, 2. So I had 2 hazy from New Trail double IPAs. I had the 4-pack of double IPAs here. I had a nice bottle of a big quad. And then I also had 2 shots of whiskey when I was out on Friday. And I know it's not beer, but I'm counting them because I cannot, I can't be rewarding myself or anything like that if I'm I don't know, cheating. I guess technically it's not beer, but it's a drink. Yeah, I'll count it as a drink. Fuck it. So 2 shots, 2 over. So 9 this week. Takes me to 84. So anyway, I am not too happy about that. But I'm extremely happy about that. If you look here, 241.6, week 12, right? I started at 262. I can't even imagine putting 20 pounds back on. That's nuts. And I don't want to get to that point again either. So I want to make sure. I was waiting for the day where when I weighed myself, I was going to go back up. And today's the day. So now, I'm so sorry. I just woke up. Me, sip. Now we have to check to see what's going on. Because all this weight drop was essentially just walking around at work and moderating my beer. Insane, right? Now it's going to be the time you start plateauing. I'm going back up in weight. Now we have to really focus in to what we're eating and what we're drinking when we're not drinking beer. And if we are drinking beer, what type of beer? Okay, big week of double IPAs. Here's the result, you know what I mean? Big hazy double IPAs. So anyway, but the other good thing, huge productive week around the house. Just total landscaping, yard work, fixed driveways, moved stuff, got rid of things, burnt stuff, just clean things in the house as well. I have a list over here. This is one of the lists. Did all the laundry, which the kids gave me more. Never ending story. There was some stuff I had to fix with the furniture. Did that. They got weed whackers. We put them together. We got rid of a bunch of metal around the house. We still have more, but we got rid of a bunch of it. We went to the Street of Shops in Lewisburg. I got myself a booth, a room, I guess you want to call it, to sell my paintings so I can get a little extra income. So we already have that set up. So in July, I'll be at the Street of Shops, which is amazing. So we got that done. Clean the art section up. Clean the front and back porches up. Clean the fridge and freezers up. We cleaned the stairs because that was an easy one, but I just didn't like it. Stuff there. Once you start cleaning, you start seeing other shit. Again, we did the yard work. I pruned all the hops again. Got them going. They're doing great, by the way. We ran around to get some stuff for the house. Cleaned out the sheds. Got that all taken care of. I mean, and there's other stuff on this list because this is the scribble list. So let's see. Excuse me. Clean the sheds. Tin was dumps. Application. Got that taken care of. Now the only thing that I need to do still is I want to tackle the old review section in the basement, the dungeon. Want to get the dungeon all cleaned up, and there's a freezer out down there that went to Kaputskiville. So I need to take care of the freezer that went to Kaputskiville. But the problem was it's freezing. It's frozen, right? Everything's frozen. But there was a while where it didn't work, and the thawing it and everything's bad inside of it. So I gotta take care of that. Get that freezer out there. Well, right now I'm freezing bad food, and it's costing me a lot of money. We can't have that anymore. Again, finances, health, weight, the whole deal. I just got started on my 410 shift, which I have 3 days off a week now. And the first week of that was amazingly productive. This has been an amazingly productive week, and the house looks a lot better, and the yard looks better, and the driveway looks better, and this looks, I mean, like, just those, like, wow. Very nice. I didn't put that down, but I completely weeded the whole raised bed garden, covered that all up. I took care of it, so much stuff in the driveway. Took care of that. Excuse me. Mailbox is done. That's off the list now. Looks great. A couple other things too. Oh, we bought more twine too. We are going to, because the hops are going to grow, so hopefully anyway, grow so, intensely. We're actually going to take where they are now at the front, and we're going to tie them off to the roof and kind of make a little canopy so they can grow that way as well, and maybe even do a little back and forth between the strains so we can just weed them this way, watch them, because apparently if you just keep on them, you can make them go whatever directions you want to when they kind of keep going and going, so they don't just go crazy. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing too this year, or the years to come, or whatever you want to call it. I want to make sure that I keep a nice hold on these hops and make sure they're growing right and they're growing straight where I want them to, and they look good. And hopefully we're going to get a little bit of a harvest here. So the future looks like a home brew. Is going to get into the home brew in this September, because between mid-September, mid-August and mid-September is when the hop should be good for harvesting. And I think probably a nice wet hop brew is in order. And we already have a whole chest freezer. Well, that's probably not the word, like an igloo freezer, full of grain. And I'm talking, from everything from crystal to chocolate to pale to rye to everything's in there. Everything's in this big old chest. So the plan is just take scoops out to get a poundage. We don't care what grain's in there. It's the house ale. We don't care what the ABV is. We don't care what the color is. But the house ale is going to come out, just pounds. You need 5 pounds. Well, then you go. Whatever's in it, you don't know. And oats are in there as well. So it's going to taste different every time we brew a batch. There's going to be a little bit of a difference, and you just don't know what you're going to get. But at the same time, it's going to be good. You know what I mean? Because you're brewing some beer at your house. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. So that'll be cool. Definitely looking forward to a little bit of a kind of like a Cascadian dark ale vibe. I mean, there's crystal malt in there. There's chocolate malt in there. There's honey Canadian honey malt, I believe, in there. A little bit of a chocolate malt as well. Or maybe even patent black malt. So if we could get some darker ale, mid to dark ale, especially with some of these, Centennial, Chinook, stuff like that, we get some like spicy, earthy, Cascadian dark ale vibes going on. So that would be pretty fun. And excuse me, I might have to order another 10 pounds or whatever of chocolate malt just so we can make a nice little stout on the side. Too. She likes her stouts, so there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, that's going on with me. I'm up in weight, and I'm 2 over because of them. Oh, by the way, Basil Hayden is amazing. I love Basil Hayden. But I just had, the other one I had was an Irish whiskey called Writer's Tears. As soon as I saw it, I had to try it. And it was really, really nice. It was probably one of the it's definitely the nicest Irish whiskey I've ever had. And it might be one of the nicest whiskeys I've ever had. I mean, it's like, that's just really smooth and nice and just, wow, that was really, really enjoyable. So, Writer's Tears, I've never heard of it before, but it was very, very good. Yep, so 2 over because the whiskey fun, which I don't regret. I really enjoyed having it. I try not to drink too much hard stuff anymore, but I was out and we were having a good time, so we tried it. And there you go. Kind of a long review this time, but it was a mixture of happy and negative, positive and sad. You know what I mean? A little bit of that. Put those other words in a different order, it'll make sense. So, up in weight, over in brew, bad. Shame on you. But 20 pounds gone. See you later. Don't come back. And holy shit, was this week productive. That was amazing. Yeah, so week 13. Lucky 13 is going to be a good week. I can tell you right now. It's gonna be a positive week. I can't wait to see you in a week and let you know all about it. This has been Paul with PABrewNews. Cheers. Watch that finger.